on YouTube? It's Con's Vlogs. We're back with another video today, you guys. Today's video, we are in the C8 Z06, you guys. I'm so excited to drive this car a little bit more. So my dad has put about 270-ish miles on this thing so far. Today, what we're gonna be going over are 5 of the things that kind of surprised him that he didn't really consider when buying the car. This isn't a negative list, it's not a positive list, it's just things that he had noticed. So I asked him 5 things. So yeah, this is 5 things that kind of surprised / stuck out to him while driving this thing to and from work every day since he's had it. If you guys missed my last video, we just picked it up from the guys over at Kodak Lab here in Clearfield, Utah. They did a full PPF and ceramic on the whole car and it turned out absolutely stunning. Go check it out. I will link the playlist down below for all the videos of the C8Z. I believe I have 3 up so far. This will be number 4. But yes, if you guys like the C8Z, you want to know more about it, go ahead, leave a comment down below what you guys want to see, as well as smash the like button and subscribe and share it, tell your friends. I'm sure you guys heard that nasty cold start, and that's actually going to bring us into the number 1 thing he noticed about this car. And he said that actually in sport and track mode, it drones quite a bit, which it is what it is. It's a performance car. I don't think he was really, he wasn't complaining about it, just something that he noticed that he wasn't really expecting. So this car is a lot louder, both inside and outside, in person than it does in video. I'll insert some clips right here of it driving away, and then obviously pulling up and just driving through and whatnot. Obviously you guys heard the cold start at the beginning of the video as well. Driving this thing still makes me so nervous. Yeah, I could definitely see how it's a little loud, but good news is it has 4 different modes of exhaust. So if he doesn't like it being that loud, even though I know he does, you can always turn it down. Unfortunately, the car's not broken in yet, so I can't get it up in the higher RPMs. I can't really beat on it. We just have to baby it for another 230-ish miles, and then we can really get into it. But that was number 1, is that the exhaust is a lot louder than he would have thought, because videos that he had watched and we had watched together just do not do it justice. And I can attest to that. As we drive here, I'll see if the audio will pick it up at all to see if it really is droning at all like he was saying. But yeah, we're gonna back it out. Let's get right into it. Personally, I love the drone. I like it. To me, it makes me feel better because I know that the car is loud on the outside, which is one of the reasons why I buy my cars, the cars that I do, hence why I bought a Mustang, because I like them loud. I do. And the C8Z does not disappoint in that department at all. And that's gonna lead us into the number 2 thing that he told me that he noticed about this car. And we knew that it had this feature when we got the car, when he bought it, but we didn't know we would use it as much as we do, and that would be the lift system on the car. I don't know exactly how far it raises it up. It's a significant amount. Basically, if you don't know, it's GPS, so you can put it anywhere on a map. And so every time you hit to that spot, it will raise, or you can hit a button in here and it will raise it manually. And it just gives a little extra clearance when it comes to pulling into, you know, driveways, you know, elevated curbs, parking lots, whatever. We knew we would use it, but we thought it would be only on like really bad situations. No, this thing is necessary in every single dip possible. Knowing where that front end is really difficult. I mean, there is cameras that help out, but that front nose lift is a major plus. And then for the next thing that he said, I actually unmounted the GoPro so I can kind of show you guys. So if you guys watched the video of us picking it up, I mentioned that the passenger seat right here has no room, like no room at all. The shoulder room's bad, everything's bad. He said the driver's seat is actually really comfortable and really spacious. So I'm 6'3", 180 pounds. My dad's 6'3", 230 pounds, and he fits in this thing comfortably, as I do as well, obviously. So you can kind of see here, hopefully it picks up at all. But like leg room is nice, foot room is nice, you know, shoulder room, everything. It's a very nice place to be, and I mean, it's comfortable. I mean, that you can reach everything really accessibly. It's really nice. So that was one thing. We thought it would be a lot more uncomfortable for somebody of my dad's stature or even my height with headroom and whatnot. There's none of that. My head's not even close to touching the ceiling. Like I would say I have more room sitting in this than I do sitting in my Mustang Mach 1. Thing's pretty comfortable, so that's saying something about this. Then we're actually gonna circle back to something I mentioned before with the front lift being very, very useful, because you can't see the front end of the car. Not only can you not see the front end of the car, you can't see anything outside of this car. I mean, this is pretty much what the driver sees. You've got pretty much no feel for where the front end is. The back corner, you can't see anything, obviously, because there's no windows. Same thing on this side. The visibility's terrible. It really is. If it wasn't for the camera in the back for the rear view, it would be completely useless as well. Again, this is like my dad's first supercar, obviously. It's the first car of this caliber that I've had on the channel. So that type of stuff is normal for this type of car, but it is something that is more prevalent that he was not really expecting to be as prevalent as it is when he bought the car. Again, not a big deal. It's not like he's gonna sell the car. That's not what he bought it for. So keyboard warriors, don't get too up in arms. He's not really complaining about the car. Just things to be aware of, maybe if you're gonna buy one. Now for the last thing, because we both noticed it the first day we were in the car. I was in the passenger seat. So the screen on this car, the infotainment screen, it looks massive until you realize you can't use really the whole screen. So this is what I'm talking about right here. So this thing looks huge, right? But you can really only use that top almost half of the screen. I mean, the area around it that you can't actually swipe on is massive. So that screen's actually really, really small, as you guys can see. So again, not a huge complaint, not a big deal. You're not buying this car for the infotainment system or anything like that. It's a performance track driver's car. Not a big deal, but it is something, again, that he noticed. As well as, I don't really like the volume button placement, the volume knob per se. I wish it was down here, but small details, not a big deal. Definitely not complaining about the car at all. This car is so amazing. It has actually exceeded all expectations, and it's not even broken in yet, you guys. So that's gonna be the next challenge, is putting the miles on the car to get it broke in. As you can see right now, the tach is actually limited. So this car revs up to, I wanna say it's 8,600 RPM. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say it's 8,600 once it's unlocked, but right now it's limited to 6,500. And obviously I am babying the crap out of this thing because I don't want anything to go wrong on it and maybe be responsible. So we're taking it easy. We're running up the miles, but that's going to wrap up the video today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the C8Z content. Again, let me know what else you want to see down below. That's going to be it. Smash the subscribe button, like the video, share it, tell your friends, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.